And speaking of messes, that is wonderful.
This is good soup.
The Good Soup Live.
Good Soup Live.
The Good Soup Live.
The Good Soup. Maybe I'll make your soup bad.
Good soup, good soup, good soup.
Welcome back, season 5 of the Good Soup Live. I can't believe we're doing another one of these. To be quite honest, I thought after the last medical stories that we did, we would have for sure would have been it.
What?
We made Christian literally
Gag?
dry heave,
Yeah,
multiple times.
that's the goal.
That's the goal.
No, it's fucking not.
That's definitely the goal.
Yes, it is. It's totally the goal. And I'm gonna have one of those moments.
Spreading
tonight.
entertainment, joy, and
Vomit.
nauseous tummies.
Vomit.
Our show should come with a prescription for Zofran
and a barf bag.
and an emesis bag. In an emesis bag.
I have lots of emesis basins at work. I can hand them out at the live event, which is gonna be on 6923.
I wanted to do. We had a video that I wanted to make to promote it, and I'm not gonna do it because I tried and I can't seem to get it to frame out right. But the video was going to be me talking about the show and being like, we were going to do it originally on 6/6, but then we really wanted something that everybody could get behind. So we figured we'd spin it around and flip it over, and just make a whole bunch of 69 puns. But it didn't work out.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
See, that's almost perfect, I think.
I feel like yeah. You've already made a bunch of 69 puns.
I want to make more 69 puns.
Did you hear what I just said? Like 69.
69 puns,
There's Scully and Mulder up here. 69.
Out of all the shit you could have picked, you picked Scully and Mulder. Why is it nerd shit to watch X-Files?
Because I love X-Files and I'm a nerd. I say Scully.
Did you like the reboot when they brought it back?
Yes, I actually watched
20 years later.
Yeah.
It's like
still Dana Scully.
I feel like that's gonna be the
Fox
show when
Mulder.
when you're in your 70s. You're gonna have the hair rollers and like the fucking Pall Mall 120, and that's gonna be your, shut up, I'm watching my fucking stories.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna sit there with the dog. My dog. I'm gonna name the dog Mulder.
Mulder,
And we're
nice.
you're gonna be dead.
Moldy
And-
Mulder. I know I'm gonna be dead. There's no doubt, son.
So I'll be sitting there with my shit and Scully and Mulder sitting there.
Scully and Mulder, and your
Getting my
17
X-Files
jetpacks.
on. My goal when I was younger was to
Hey, Ann, did you catch X-Files tonight?
That's gonna be how it's gonna go, yo.
X-Files.
I can see it now. Christian's
Episode number 69.
Christian's 75. He's at his retirement community wearing like pink slippers and just chilling in a lazy
In his
boy
Minions robe.
In a Minions robe, and he's calling up Angie.
I saw it on Nick at Night.
I used to be a rapper. I had this great song called Gentlemen. But did you catch X-Files?
I saw the X-Files. Scully.
You're
That's
doing
what
that
you're
a
gonna
little
sound
too
like.
perfectly.
Yo, so this is
You have no teeth.
This is my favorite part of this is that I get to finally dish it back at you. So a lot of you guys don't know that my teeth are not real. I have a plate.
He has dentures.
I had them knocked out in a car wreck like years and years ago.
Yes.
So Angie's teeth are starting, and she's been fucking with me for years, and
Okay.
now her teeth are starting to fall apart.
Right, so-
and I like throwing jabs in. I like being like,
I had a lot of dental problems lately, but we're going to talk about your first dental problem that I came in contact with when we first started dating. We were driving.
have to?
We were
Can we not?
driving in the car, and Bill had.
but wait, stop.
Wait.
Let me preface
talk.
this. Let me help you out here. Hold on. Just understand that when she tells this story, that in fact I am a badass motherfucker. If you didn't know, I'm tough as hell.
Bam. Anyway, so we're driving in the car, and I have my Dunkin' Donuts cup, and he's like, "Oh man, my teeth are really bothering me." And I'm like, "What? Like the 5 teeth you have left in your head?" And he literally went like this and pulled out a shard of tooth and stuck it in my Dunkin' Donuts cup full of coffee.
No, fuck you. That shit was empty. It was ice and nothing. Don't lie.
But you put your teeth in.
What's
my
wrong
cup.
with you?
They say to put it. Listen, here was where the
Your
logic came
teeth
in. Here was
in
where the.
my cup. Who
right.
does that?
What? Wait.
It's not like you're 6 and you're like waiting for the tooth fairy.
All right,
I'm gonna
part
stick
of
my
it-
shard in your cup.
Part of it was that I didn't know what else to do with it. We were doing 70 at the time, mind you, down the highway. And the second part of it was I knew it was going to make you gag, which is a pretty incredible
So
feat.
when I became a nurse, the 2 things that I said I don't do are broken teeth and broken bones.
And then she married me.
And then I married him, and broken teeth became my fucking forte with him.
Yeah, my teeth were not good to me.
So now I'm undergoing.
So I've had them removed.
I've gotten a broken tooth in the back here that's driving me crazy, and now I have this root canal that I had done that I couldn't pay last week because I'm too poor.
Why
to
is it
have
every
the
time
temp
you
taken
want to
out.
go out?
You got
get
poor
poor
mouth.
mouth.
I got po mouth.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah. So everybody at work knows my blight about my teeth. That's all I do is bitch about it. And they're like, God, what is wrong with you?
I don't know, but it's great because I see dentures in Angie's future, and
Take
it makes
'em out,
me
I don't
happy.
care. Hey, you'll like it. It won't have any shardy teeth anymore.
Yo, bro. So they
Let me
gave her
just
this.
pop them out.
No, listen, hear me out. They gave her this fucking cap on one of the side teeth in the back of her mouth. And, like, I feel like I need to go have a word with her dentist and be like, yo, like, what are you trying to do to me here? Like, dude, literally.
Yeah, it's like slicing bologna.
Right, man. I mean, like, literally, I was fucking. It hurts. It hurts so bad.
He's like, you have to have that taken care of when you have the
I'm
permanent
calling his
crown
ass.
put in."
I'm going to be like, motherfucker,
I was like-
fix that. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, that's embarrassing. Gummers, give the best hummers.
That should be the new fucking slogan for this show.
That's about right.
There it
we go.
is.
Thank you, Matt.
And Angie can attest because, I do take them out at night now. It's all for your benefit. You
It's
know
all
what I
for
mean?
my benefit. Yeah. Why don't we talk about the piece of your filling that broke off and you stuck it on the table next to me the other day?
Yeah, dude. I told
Yeah.
you my bottoms that are still real. It's not going well.
Yeah.
They're struggle. They're on the struggle bus for sure.
Hi, Becky. Hi, Danielle. Hi, everybody who's joining us tonight. It's been almost 3 weeks now. That
It's
we've
been 3
gone?
weeks, and we're just doing. We didn't really even promote this episode because this is more for our core fan base here of individuals. I mean, we could probably name them off one by one if we really wanted to.
There's like 6 of you watching right now.
But,
There's 6 fans.
No, I wanted to talk because we got some big news about the show that I can give to you guys that you can carry forth to all of your friends and guilt trip them into coming.
Yes.
And we also have.
I got a new tattoo. I don't know if you guys can. It's a narwhals swimming in the ocean.
A dolphin unicorn.
Actually, it looks like a dick if I bend my arm. I was at work and one of the girls goes, "That looks like a cock if you bend your arm." I said, "Yeah, that's about right. That's awesome."
Is that what you're all about?
All about that.
The
shark
cock?
life.
Oh, I meant the.
Yeah. So we have Smod's Got Talent coming up. Let's talk about that.
I don't want to.
Well, it's your show, so you gotta.
I don't want to.
I don't want to host it because I get stage fright. Give me some Xanax and labetalol and maybe some Valium.
Some what now?
And some mushrooms and put me up on stage.
It's like, dude, it's like, could you picture it? The show opens up. I'm like, welcome to Smart's Got Talent. Then Angie's in the background, like,
looking like Gollum, like, yeah.
the fuck are you doing?
Hey, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie. So, yes, all right.
Precious.
Yeah, my precious is on stage.
My X-Files.
Bill.
Smod's got talent.
With my big bug eyes.
For those of you that are oblivious in this world, we have been doing an entire season dedicated to local, upcoming, and basically anybody who does any kind of art that we find.
What's going on with my hair?
What's the word I'm looking for? Amazing. And so what we're doing is every week we feature someone new. We've had Corey Singer. You might know Corey because he's the guy who did the theme song for the show, The Proposal, Chance of a Lifetime. He played his new track, Don't Fuck With Me.
Which was awesome.
Which was amazing on our show. Go back, check it out. I'll link it in this episode.
It's also on Amazon right now, too. It's out on Amazon.
Yes, he just released it on Amazon 2 days ago. I posted about it.
On Amazon.
It's really good. Then the following week we had Jack the Wanderer, who's another local up-and-coming singer-songwriter who was phenomenal. And I've actually known him. His name's Lance in his real name, and I've known him for years. In real life.
IRL. What?
He's an iguana in real life.
It's
an iguana
He's
in
got
a skin
weird
suit.
lizard tongue.
No. Lance is great people, and he was phenomenal. And he'll be back to play for us, which is going to be great. And we also have. Can we leak a little bit of the special guests that are going to perform?
Yeah, we can say them all because we're going to be coming out with the flyer soon.
So we've got Days and Days coming. They're performing for us, and we also have.
Awesome.
And this is literally. I've had like a little. I don't want to use the word Mexican because it's offensive to some, but I have a little. What's the word I'm looking for? A little jumping bean in here right now over the final.
You could just be Italian and say I got agita over it.
I quit. I'm not James Gandolfini.
Jersey.
Fucking,
I weave
why?
like
We're
I'm
from
James.
Jersey. We gotta all talk like that.
I got the agita.
No, we have Bumpin' Uglies. They're involved.
We're actually going to see them in Asbury on May 5th. I'm like actually super psyched because that's all we listen to right now. And we just found out Bumpin' Uglies does a Sublime cover.
They do. They do a really, really good Sublime cover. Yeah. So they are definitely going. You're going to see something really cool from them. We have some comedians. We have a magician.
George,
who was on the last show. Yeah, every week we brought somebody on.
Steve's coming on.
Who? Steve?
Super Mega Trivia Slam. Steve, who just went and saw
How's your ADHD, honey?
Bruce Campbell last night, which I texted him on Facebook.
I know.
I was mad jealous because it was Bruce Campbell doing a game show, and then he was hosting a movie. And I wish I would have known about that. I would have got tickets. That would have been awesome. So, what else? Who else is going to be on the show?
Me.
Yeah.
You.
Me. No,
Yeah, you.
Me.
Yes. You. There's going to be some surprise performances because I'm not even on the flyers for the ticket sales and everything like that. There is no
title holder who does our theme song.
Why are you interrupting? You're like the worst Secret Santa ever. You know that?
I can't be a Secret Santa.
Yes, you guys are going to get to hear not one, but both Good Soup Live themes live in person from the band that wrote them, along with a lot of their we're going to have them play for a bit live because their new album is fucking amazing. And who doesn't? You can't listen to ska music and not smile.
There's going to be so almost every band that's playing is either folk punk, ska, or they're acoustic, I guess.
More of like a jam band.
Jam band.
Yeah, it's a lot of feel good smile music because this is the whole point, people. This is what we want. I grew up playing music, and as a kid and growing up and into my 20s, there were always VFW shows. There were always these little.
Yeah.
Every Friday there was 100 of them to pick from, and you could go see local artists, up and coming music, people who wanted to put something out in the world, and it was the best ever. So.
I don't
that
know.
all dried up in Jersey. That's not
around. You
around.
guys should check out Bumpin' Uglies if you haven't because they're actually really good.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
They're
everybody knows
really
who they
good.
are now.
I don't know. Some people don't. We found.
Well,
them
they've sold out every single show on this tour.
Yeah,
So.
they have. They're really good though. They're like they're kind of like best way to put them is that they're ska, like Sublime, like they're jam band.
Well, it's all. Like I said, we want to do a lot of feel good stuff because the whole point of this for us is trying to. We never intended for this show to do anywhere near as well as it has. We have never intended for this to turn into something. We just wanted to raise some money for a charity 2 years ago, or a year and a half, whatever it's been.
Almost 2 years. This fall will be 2 years.
And all we wanted to do was do something positive. That was the goal. Like, I love being on stage.
I hate being on stage.
But I love it. You're the Ren to my Stimpy. I'm like the...
Am I the Pinky to your brain? Oh,
hey!
Look at that.
But yes. So I
Actually,
wanted
I'm
to.
the brain and you're pinky.
I wanted to move the focus over. Like, I can tell my ha-has and my bullshit stories and all this kind of stuff, but I wanted to focus on trying to lift up other local people, because if you realize it, on the medium that is, embraced by everybody, the digital landscape, if you will, is so oversaturated that on your own, it's real hard to get someone to notice. So the whole point of this was to take the little bit of steam we have and add it and try to help push other people up.
Yes.
Because
You're going to be the one who's talking on stage. I'm going to be sitting.
you're going to be doing.
I'm going to be sitting in one of these 2 chairs over here just smiling. I'm way.
That's you. You're going to be Chuck Norris in the background, just like.
I am way awkward in person when you meet me. Like, my antisocial behavior kicks in, and I'm like, put me in a corner.
And I can't shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
It's
no,
wonderful.
Like that closet where we keep the chairs, I'll be hanging out in there. Like, just stuff me in the closet. It's fine.
Like, open the door like this much. Like somebody walks by, she's like, "Psst, can you get me a Pepsi?"
Just one Pepsi.
We're gonna do Lincoln. Not what is it?
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit. Dude, it's like I take 3 weeks off and my brain turns to shit. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah, no, that's going to be, because, like, I have massive anxiety about being up on this stage with this entire theater full of people.
You have anxiety being on stage with this entire people with no one the fuck in
I
it.
mean, I work with how many doctors and nurses every day, and I don't have anxiety in front of them, but, it's everybody.
That's because you're the boss.
Yeah, it's because I am.
You're the boss.
Kind of.
Did you bring in like panic breaks yet? You should get a crying room.
That's
Like
what the locker room's
a
for.
lot of fucking
That's what
yeah,
the
but a lot of
bathroom and the
workers,
locker room's
a
for.
lot of companies now have that. They like fog out the windows in like a little glass booth, and they make it soundproof, and you could just go in there.
That's what our bathroom
and just
is for.
fucking let loose,
Yeah.
and then come out
I mean, I've done that.
when you're done. Compose yourself.
Hey, listen, my office, if they need to take 5 minutes to tell them to go sit in my office, I don't give a shit.
Sorry, no. Iggy
Nope.
Pop was unavailable. I think the Pretenders are dead.
I would love to have Billy Idol here.
Bowie, I know, is dead. Billy
Right.
Idol. If Billy Idol's management team wants to bring him out for Smod's Got Talent
okay.
and support some great causes and some great bands, we would have no problem with Billy Idol's
I'm pretty sure
management
that
doing
if
that.
we really tried, we could probably get Bam Margera's crashing career for him to come up here.
Well, maybe not now.
Hey, that dude. All right, so I don't know if you guys have been following the Bam saga, but I follow it on Reddit.
Don't
And
get involved. I don't want him calling
It
us.
is- No. And it's,
I'm scared.
All right, so I grew up with all of those guys in PA, and like went from watching him be super successful, and now like everybody got sober except for him, and he's literally been wearing the same shirt now for 3 weeks.
And I'm gonna be real with you. I was, and it's sad because I was literally, I swear to you, I was rooting for him. Bam was always my favorite person on that show.
Yes.
On everything they did,
I
I
had thinking
loved.
for Knoxville and Steve-O.
I like Bam.
I liked
But I also had that whole
him
him thing, with the colored hair and the fucking,
No,
you know what I mean?
Knoxville's
I
my
could
jam.
I could see me buying a purple Lamborghini.
No. No, Johnny Knoxville. I'm sorry, if he walked into the
Johnny
theater,
Knoxville.
I'd be like, poof.
Yeah, and it'd fucking fall apart like fucking Humpty Dumpty. That dude's held together
I'll
with
take
bubble
Silver
gum at
Fox
this point.
Knoxville too.
The last time he did that bull stunt, wasn't he in the hospital for like a month?
Yes,
He broke like
he
every
ruptured
bone in his
bladder,
body.
and he ruptured his bladder. So,
I mean, don't get me wrong. The guy's awesome, but
and Steve-O too.
Steve-O what?
Oh, did you guys see the Steve-O's Wild Ride with Jay and Steve-O? Jay Muse and Steve-O?
Dude, it was fucking good. It was funny.
So,
And
apparently Jay Muse was the most requested guest they've ever had to be on the show. And I watched it the other day when I was getting ready or Saturday morning when I was getting ready for work. I put it on. And it's like an hour and 10 minutes long. And it's actually really funny because it is the most rasp-ridden podcast I've ever heard between Jay and Steve-O. I was like, oh boy, that's a lot of loud in one
Could you
spot.
imagine
in a
though, like-
trailer, in like a little trailer.
But you know how my car, like with the big subs in the back, if
Yeah.
like things get distorted, it gets really distorted. How do you probably
Like they're sitting
turn
next
it on?
to
It would
each
have been
other.
like,
hey, Steve-O's talking like this, and then you got Jay talking.
Well,
I'm like, oh my
so
god.
here's a fun thing about with the Steve-O thing, like. So like towards the end of like Jackass, like I would say 3, I was sitting there going, all right, dude, the stunts are, I like watching it, but it lost that like spontaneous like laughter. where-
Spontaneous?
There you go.
Spontaneous.
I'm just gonna go kill myself right quick. All
There's a
right?
closet.
I think it's the closet. It's the closet of shame. So, No, but like like it lost like that thing where like you would see a stunt and all of a sudden you were pissing yourself on the floor laughing because you've seen it all.
Yes.
And how many times can you watch these dudes get hurt, right?
A lot.
All right. Then I watched Steve-O stand up. And the whole show was hilarious. But at the end of it, they tase him
Yes.
for a minute, dude.
Yeah.
And he's answering questions while
Yeah.
they're Yo, literally, I peed a little. Like, I had to go home and get cleaned up. I was like, this
Steve-O
is embarrassing.
actually addresses that people had to be physically carried out of his performances because it's so bad. I want to see it so bad. I would love to meet Steve-O in person. I wouldn't know. I'd just stand there completely like I would like.
I don't think he'd let you. Dude, I'd be nervous. I'd have my back against the wall, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, those dudes live to fuck with each other. So
Yeah.
like, it's like, yo, Bill, you're gonna meet Steve-O. I'd be sitting there like this, like. Yeah, bring him on from like that angle only. Fuck that, man.
Yeah, no.
You like fucking. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how I came across the fact that he did I think he did the interview with Jay like a year ago, I want to say.
The problem, and this is going
And then
back.
right after that one, Bill Burr came on, and I'm like, Steve-O and Bill Burr was even worse. And I'm like, oh, my God.
We have a friend. I don't need to go see Bill Burr live because I have this friend, and I'm going to say his
We've
name and
seen
fuck
Bill
him if
Burr
he doesn't
live.
like it. Mike. And my buddy Mike he's Bill Burr, but he's funnier because he isn't famous and he doesn't have to worry about getting canceled. So he doesn't even filter it.
There's no filter
all.
at all.
Like,
you can hear him yelling on the phone, and Bill doesn't even have it on speaker. That's how loud he is.
But it's great. You don't understand because like literally like I'll call him up and I'll be like, hey, watch this. And I'll be like, Mike, what do you think about this? You're like, dude, what the fuck?
And he goes off,
But
and then he
he's
doesn't
so
stop
funny.
for like 10 minutes straight, and it's just like
I can't hang out with him anymore because every time I come home, my
You can
ribs hurt.
feel the rage and anxiety just start to you automatically go from like being nice and pale to beet
dude,
red in 5 minutes.
Mike's a good dude. He really is. But the problem is that Mike owns a lot of very, very, very fast vehicles.
Yes.
And Mike always wants me to go for a ride in said vehicles. And I have yet to tell him that I am so fucking scared in that car. Dude, it is terrifying. The kid can drive. I'll give him that, man. But they do crash a lot.
Yeah, they do. Yes,
and
they do.
And they don't, there is no, like, if he's taking you for a ride, it's not like you're going to go for, like, a cruise to Wawa to look cool. Like, he's
No.
going to beat the shit out of the car, throw it sideways 400 times, and you're going to be hanging on for your dear fucking life. Like, he's like, let's go get hamburgers. By the time you get there, you're like, I'm not even hungry anymore, man.
I don't want a hamburger.
I just want to go home.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Mike's good people, though. He'll be here on the show. I'll make sure of
You
it.
think so?
Yeah, I'll drag his ass out. I'll lie. I'll tell him that something broke down. He'll come. Mike, I need
gotta
a
meet me in
trailer.
the
Get out,
Highlands.
where are you? I'm on First fucking Avenue in Atlanta.
The Jeep
Highlands.
broke down.
How do you think I'm getting a sound system here for the band?
Nice. So we have no.
So yes, there's going to be a ton of live music. We've got Title Holder, Bumpin' Uglies, Days and Days. There's going to be
If you
Corey
guys
Singer.
Don't
Hold
know
on.
who Days and Days are. They are a
They're folk punk,
folk
and they're
punk. And they were just on tour with No Effects for their last reunion tour. Even though No Effects just came out with their second to last reunion tour. Actually, that would have been their second to last, and now there's their final reunion tour.
No, first it was the reunion tour, and now this is the encore reunion tour.
Yes, because now they're
Yeah,
touring with Pennywise and who else did I say?
Well, dude, they're pulling-
Swinging Utters. I think
I
it
can't
is.
even get mad anymore because every fucking band does
They
it.
should go
Kiss
on tour.
did it.
Just Rancid. Just throw them all in there. Just get Rancid, but put them back
Crew
together.
right now, you've got Mick Mars is suing Motley Crue because they apparently are fucking with him because he's got like rickets fingers now and he can't play.
He's got alkalizing spondylosis, so which is
Okay, so
basically-
let me get this straight. I was so far off on ricket fingers, right? Fuck out of here, man. No,
I'm
but
gonna call you in the morning when you say you have bitch hands. I'm gonna call you ricket
all right,
fingers.
stop. There's a difference. Now, all right, everybody in the audience, you guys can feel free to yell it out. You know what I'm talking about. Like, you ever get like in the morning, you go to open a jar and there's just, it's just like you feel like there's nothing. You're just like,
You got bitch hands. Look at my strong arm.
so, but no, I mean, look, I get it. He's ancient. And listen, they had an amazing run. All right, listen, these dudes partied like rock stars.
Right,
I
yeah,
mean, they
well-
did nothing but like coke and every girl they
And
could find.
every drug they shot alcohol.
For 30 fucking years.
Was it them who shot alcohol?
I don't know.
Or was it Metallica?
Does it matter?
Who shot up alcohol?
Let me put it this way. If no one can remember, did it even happen?
Yeah, maybe.
But either way, so here's my whole thing, right? What are you suing? I mean, come on, guys. It's over. But
He's
even them.
70.
And this is
isn't
the
he?
point. Even them. I will guarantee you he's going to be like 105. And they're going to be wheeling them out on stage if they're still alive.
You're gonna take dollies and just have them strapped up, right, and have like somebody
Vince
else.
Neil's going to be in the fucking iron lung. No. No, and that's what we're all about. We're trying to get new blood into the fucking entertainment industry. It's time to push these geriatrics into the nursing home and get some new talent in. And I'm not talking about your relevant 50s. I mean, you could even go strong, but I feel like 70s the cut. If you're not a serious actor like
You don't
Sam
wanna be
Wilson,
like Mick Jagger
or
shaking it on stage at 85, and all the women are like, "I still want to suck your dick."
you know what? Actually, you know what that is? That's where I'll draw the line. If you're stupid, super famous, you can stay super stupid famous as long as you can stay that far. But if you're at that like mid level where like your concert venues are selling like 3/4, but you're never selling out, and you're in your 70s and you're falling apart, like they have to like literally like prop you up like Marilyn Manson, where they had two guys literally have to like shove him out on a stage because he's a hot disaster.
Hot disaster.
It's
is even
time
the
to hang it the
fucking
fuck
word.
up and let somebody else have a turn. You know what I mean? Like that's it.
Manson's
You
not even
had
that
your party.
old. He's
Go.
in his late 40s.
I mean,
Like-
literally, I'm quitting next week because I'm like, it's time for somebody else to have a podcast. It's
Hey,
it's gonna be the Angie soup.
Will there be a GSL merch
Ginger
for
soup.
that live show? If we can afford to get the merch made, sure.
So yeah, that's really. I'm gonna be real with you guys. So I'm digging in deep in the pockets to put this on, and I'm not I'm not holding anything back. Like we want to put on an awesome show, but it's not about anything. Like the tickets are gonna be stupid affordable. We're literally doing the tickets at $20 a pop. P.S. The big announcement: tickets go on sale Friday. So we will link everything into the Good Soup Slurpers group, all the pages. We'll blast it from the rooftops Friday morning on where to get them and how to get the tickets. Go buy them and come see. You're going to get to see like 8 bands and famous people and not so famous people and my dumbass, and it's going to be a blast.
And my dumbass.
Because the whole idea of the Good Soup
I'll even put makeup on and do my hair.
is we don't have a
And
format.
not wear scrubs. Maybe I'll be in scrubs. It depends on how late I work that day.
You're not working that day. You better not be working that day.
I mean, I'll probably be working that day.
If you come here smelling like poo, I'm going to be really
Can I
upset.
tell my poop story from today? Can we just jump topics and I can
Yep.
tell my poop story?
And wait, hold on. Do you want?
Yeah,
hold
let's
on.
do It's an Ambulance.
Hold on. You can't.
We
You
haven't
can't.
done this in forever.
You can't tell the poop story yet. Wait
Unless-
for it.
Did you fuck it up?
I didn't fuck it up. I know what I'm
fucked it up.
doing.
Obviously
We
you
have a
don't.
guy up in the booth that does this, but I'm gonna be real. I wanted to see. I think it's gone.
Did you EMT?
Oh no, here we got it. I found
There
it.
you go.
In a world where rectal bleeds and polyps are overtaking humanity, where talking about your GI issues is commonplace and no longer something that makes you want to throw up your lunch. In this world, there was one registered nurse who was willing to set aside her sense of smell and personal dignity to save us all from esophageal cancer.
I don't know if the sound's working on that, but we had
But
that whole
anyway.
trailer. See, we're unprepared. This is more of like a soft launch for 5.
All right, so I'll tell my story. So today, in my job, I'm doing lunch relief. You know, going in and relieving the nurses so they can eat their fucking lunch, which, you know. Yeah. Anyway, so I go into the room and I'm like, oh my God, it smells fucking horrible in here. And I looked at the doctor and I'm like, really? And I look at the camera, or I look at the screen.
Is it just?
And he was just playing in mud. Yeah, he was just playing in mud. And I was like, are we seriously going to do this? And he's like, why? What's going on? And as he's scoping in and out, and it's making a bigger and
All right,
bigger.
wait. I love your story, but I don't feel
fucking
like you're doing it
mess.
justice. Let me ask you a question here. I want you to explain verbatim to everyone, and especially Christian if he's paying attention.
In and out the butthole?
What exactly happens to the poo when the scope goes in?
So when we put the scope in, we suck out the poo. We just suck it all out.
where does it go though?
It goes into your colon, into your asshole, and into your rectum.
No,
and then
where does
up
it go
into
when you
your
suck it out, jackass?
It goes
I
into
know
like-
where it goes in your
it
body. What do you think, a brain dead?
It goes into a canister.
She's like, it goes into your
Shut
butthole.
It goes into a canister, and that canister gets flushed down a big, huge toilet in the scope room. So it actually looks like a chocolate milkshake, if you will. This is not a chocolate milkshake I want to drink.
Got him.
So we're doing it today, and it smells horrible. And like when I tell you that, like I haven't smelled anything like this since I worked in the ICU. It's been well over 10 years, and I've worked GI for 7 of these like last 10 that I've been out of the ICU. And I walked in, and I instantaneously gagged. So I went to go get the fecal odor eliminator spray, the only thing that is made in healthcare that will get rid of it.
You hear this shit? They got fecal odor eliminator spray.
We do.
You know what
it is
we
a
have?
specialty spray made for GI specialty because I deal with shit all day.
Do you know what we have?
Listen. So after the procedure's over, I'm like, I got to clean the patient, and I'm like, I can't. This is grossing me out so bad.
Don't you have somebody? You're the boss. Why are you wiping asses?
Because I was doing lunch relief. It's me, the tech, and my anesthesiologist, and we're standing there, and like I could see it in their faces, and I'm like, how's this part right here? Are you starting to get the watering right here? Is that what you're starting to get? And I go to clean it up, and there's these white things that look like rice, and it started to move, and I instantaneously like was almost threw up on myself because I think that was maggots, and that's why it smelled so bad.
That is career changing for you. I'm serious, because I remember my first one. We talked about it on the show.
Well, that's not the first time I've had my maggot incident. I mean, I had it in the patient's lungs when I worked in the ICU, and we sucked it out with a bronch. But I mean, today I haven't dealt with that in over 10 years, and like I have not had that queasy, gross, I'm gonna throw up all over myself feeling in a very long. It takes a lot for that anymore.
So
I'm not gonna do it.
So check it out, man. Did you know the ones we had ones in an ambulance? We talked about and you have never heard this story, but our earlier episode, it came out of a guy's leg, out of a wound. I had like 3 or 4 of them fall out. An update, by the way, and you brought it up. Thank you for telling your story. 2 of them died.
2 of the what maggots?
Yeah, my ex-partner actually has the other one. His name is Hairy Leg, and he's in a terrarium. He's about this big now.
Oh, does he walk around? He's like,
I
what's
listen,
up, bro? Give me a leg to eat.
You crawl out of someone's leg wound. I mean, I give you your shot. You want to
take
live,
home.
see if you can live.
Yeah, I'm going
to
to take you home and stick you in my terrarium.
It's going to turn into
I had a lot of those today, and I had like a half a canister full of what would look like brown milkshake and fucking seeds and dude.
Nobody's going to show up at our live event. You keep talking shit like this, man. Nobody wants to hear about your friggin' chocolate frosty milkshake with corn in it.
Chocolate frosty milkshake. Ew. It's like a melted frosty in a canister.
What time is it?
It's only 7:30. We still have 25 more minutes of this shit.
Oh, it's brutal. It's brutal. What the fuck was it that I wanted to talk about outside of the show?
So, what were we were talking about something at home today, and then we both conveniently forgot on the way here.
That's because we're both ADD as fuck, and neither one of us can pay attention for more than 8 seconds.
I think you should telethon the live show.
What do you mean by telethon?
We did a telethon.
We didn't do a fucking telethon. God damn it, that's not what it was.
November 2021, we did a telethon.
It wasn't a telethon.
Jerry Lewis telethon.
It wasn't a telethon. Don't, because I know what's about to. Don't do it.
What do I do with my hands?
It wasn't a telethon.
It
It
was
was
a
a good
telethon.
show. It was a learning experience, and we raised a fuck ton of money for Child's Play
Yeah, we
charity.
did.
So to be fair, it was worth it. And I would do a telethon on this one, except for one small fucking problem.
What?
I don't know. I didn't think about it. And it's a little late now. I've already done all the paperwork and everything.
Yeah, I'm not telethon at the event.
I wanted you guys to come
sitting
hang
in the
out.
corner.
I want to have fun. We're gonna party. We're gonna act like it's 2003 and ska's still relevant. You know what I mean? Like, I can't wait. I'm stupid excited about this.
Are we doing anything for 420?
I'm working.
Are you?
Yeah.
What am I doing? What is that this weekend? Isn't it?
That's coming up like
don't
any
think
day
I'm
now.
doing-
It's kind of beat
I
this
have
year.
a feeling I'm gonna take Kate to go see the Mario movie
Probably.
here
Probably.
because she has to come here. She also asked me if we could have 2 birthday parties this year, one at the roller rink, and guess where the other one? Here. I'm like, great. Mom,
There's not going to be a good soup
Mommy's
live
not
because
Mommy.
I got birthday parties to plan shit.
Lots of birthday parties because we're gonna watch
so-
X-Files.
I'm going to give everybody in the digital sphere a
sphere.
A sphere. We'll give you guys a early thing. I will tell you what I will do. Anyone who emails me a picture on the go to the Facebook page or my group or my fucking TikTok or wherever, DM me a picture that you bought any one of our T-shirts on thegoodsouplive.com, and I will enter you in a chance to win 2 tickets to the Good Soup Live Presents.
Good idea.
Smod's Got Talent.
Smod's got talent.
Yo, guys, listen, this is going to be the shit. I promise. It'll be fun. I did a bunch of shows, music, like matinee type shows back when the VFW thing was a real thing, and it was always fun. We have sound and stages and lighting, and we have video guests and real guests and a hybrid. It's a digital, analog, hybrid fucking talent show.
What? What the fuck are
Brought to you by
talking-
Verizon Fios. No,
Yeah.
am I kidding?
Your plant-based smoothie has given me the worst heartburn tonight.
Yeah.
I was talking about this before the show about how bad it is, and it has gotten progressively worse. I can't do strawberry and banana and oat milk.
It's my vegan smoothie.
All right, so here's something we can talk about. So, as you know, Bill's a
Porn.
vegan vegetarian. Porn, no, vegan vegetarian, and I have been trying to cook lately, like for myself and for Kate. And what did I make last weekend that I didn't eat? I made this.
Oh, can I tell him what I called your other fucking meal? She made herself mushroom spatula. I walked up to her, I look at it, I'm like, huh, looks like a bowl of slugs. She threw it right in the garbage.
Yeah. So if you guys, I have a German heritage and we eat spatzel around this. Well, I should
Nobody
say
eats fucking spatzel.
It's egg noodles.
Bro, that's the shit that's like when you go to a supermarket, there's 3 inches
like
of
it.
dust on it because no one's bought it.
I love spatzel. Anyway,
That's
I've been trying to
unfortunate.
cook for myself because I used to cook a lot when I was younger, and this one here doesn't.
She
eat
has
anything
wasted
I cook.
so much food.
I made this like ground turkey and rice with olives and mushrooms. It was actually really good, and I went to eat it, and I instantaneously got sick because I don't eat meat anymore. And then last night, I made us Italian, and I made fried regular Italian sausage, and instantly took a bite and threw it right in the trash. Yep.
But see, but just admit it, because what it's really about is that I had to become a vegetarian because I was unbearable pain every time I ate meat. I would get all pot-bellied. I'd look like I belonged in like a Dukes of Hazzard fucking movie, and then
Dude, you'd be like,
You're
you
like,
would play like bongos on
yeah,
his
dude.
stomach.
Like, you
because
ever
it was
see the
so
picture
bad.
that You ever see the picture of the it's like the little monkey with it's got like the reddish hair that like comes up to a point, and he's got that big pot belly and the little dick, and he's standing there like this. There's a meme. There's a whole meme about this fucking stupid thing, right? So, but like that's how I felt like I was looking when I got out of the shower. Like I got out, and I'm like,
Yeah.
hi, honey.
Yeah.
So,
Are there going to be Good Soup Live photo ops? Yes.
you could, listen, we will take pictures. We'll stroke your ego.
You can get from like here up on me because I don't want my fat ass in pictures because you can't, or we could Photoshop it so I look like Kim Kardashian. Or I could just wear a binder, abdominal binder, and give myself horrible heartburn then.
So we figured out a slogan for Smod's Got Talent. So the original Smod Castle logo that they had plastered on the wall is like, it's like let our oral experts, what is it? Let our oral experts.
I don't remember.
Pleasure you,
Oral
pleasure you orally or whatever. So we're gonna take that same slogan, but on the underneath it we're gonna write, but this time it's reciprocal. Get it? 69. It was another 69 joke. God damn it!
Oh my God.
Fuck you people.
Yeah, everybody can have their picture taken with Bill. That's fine. Not with me. I don't particularly love
She's
having
gonna
my picture
take
taken.
pictures, dude. Don't let her lie to you. Listen, Angie is so insecure. It is fucking ridiculous for being such an awesome person. There's nobody else on earth I would rather have my co-host, and there was no one else willing to do it, so it worked out. So,
Do you know how long ago we planned this podcast? So we
dude.
came up with the idea of a podcast.
we were still engaged. We weren't even married yet, so
Yeah.
it had to be at least
It was 2018, I think it
2017, I think.
was. Yeah, and we were gonna call. What were we? There was a couple different names we were gonna call.
First, it was like, what the fuck? It was something in baked ginger snaps or some
Yeah,
shit, and then it
ginger
was
snaps. Then it was like, flamin' hot something. I don't remember that. Flamin' hot dog shit. is what it
Nice.
should be called.
So mean, man. No, we had a bunch of names, and this whole thing is gone. It's fucked up, man.
The stoner and the ginger snap, or the stoner and the ginger stones, or some shit like that.
And then like we decided to launch all of it with the Good Soup Live. And dude, I swear to God, the only reason that this fucking show's name is the Good Soup Live
It's because of me.
is because of that TikTok video with Adam Driver. It was like Good Soup. I made a video using that sound where I'm literally eating what appears to be vomit out of a fucking green emesis bag with a spoon.
It's actually
and I'm like, when your
ground up
dispatcher
granola
doesn't let you stop for lunch, and I eat and I'm like, good soup.
And that was before we even did the original Good Soup telethon.
Right, and then we did the telethon to launch a podcast.
Telethon. I knew you would do it one day.
We did the telethon to launch the podcast, but originally the podcast was going to be in our living room. But after we did this show, we fucking fell in love with the place the old Smod Castle, and then, through, meeting everybody and everybody in this whole thing being so fucking cool, and then we were like, all right, well, now we're going to stay.
Yeah.
And then now they're trying to get rid of us, but we're not fucking leaving, man. Ever. No, you don't even understand. I'm serious. I'm chained to the fucking stage right now. They can kiss my
Tara.
ass. I'm staying forever.
You're staying forever?
I don't want to go to work anymore. This is it.
You're going to stay right here?
So the way I see it is if I do this, sooner or later, there's going to be a Good Soup Live View Askew collaboration, because I'll just sit here, and when he comes to do a show, I'll just be here already. Like, what's up, bruh?
What's up, bruh? I'm already here. I want to wish one of our loyal listeners a happy recovery.
Yes.
I promise.
Yes.
I'm not going to say who, but I want to wish them a very happy recovery, and I hope they're feeling better, because they just texted me, so I want to make sure they're okay. And what else? What else do we have going on? I mean, we've had an eventful last couple weeks.
It's been a lot, and I apologize. I have not been doing a shit ton of videos and all that like I normally do, but there's been some real life changes for the good. Things that are going to mean.
You cut all the green out of your hair.
I cut most of the green. I couldn't get it all, but I will this week. It'll be gone. I've been a more professional job now.
And productive member of
I
society.
I had to give up a bunch of things that for now. For now. But no, and I did it all for you guys, because I want to be able to keep taking the Smod's Got Talent, the Good Soup name, and pushing it forward. Unfortunately, that cost a fuck ton of money. So I had to get a Real People job to be able to keep doing this. Johnny will definitely, as far as I know, and I think I confirmed this with him, he will be at that live show. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take it a step further. Johnny will be at the live show. Whether he can walk or is he tied up is another story. But he'll fucking be here one way or the other.
Tara, you're watching us right now.
Yes.
So
You could
it's
tell
your
him I said that, too.
responsibility To get him
He
here.
has to come. He was such a pivotal part of this, and he's coming back on the show once a month, and he's Johnny's my people, man. We built this shit together with him. This is, and then like I said, and I get it. Like I said for the last week, my life's been busy. With a bunch of stuff. Johnny had a bunch of life events. He had to step back for a while, but he's still out there ladling the soup. How would you spread, or like a disease? Is that how we spread the Good Soup name?
Disease soup? Fucking what?
Viral soup.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Let's see, what else? We took our masks off today at work. We unmasked. That was pretty exciting.
I'm not really happy about the fact that we don't have masks anymore, because now,
Hey, Jay.
like, I like to drop Kate off in the morning without my chompers in, and I got, mush mouths, so I wear a mask. But now people are looking at me like a fucking weirdo, because the only people who ever wear masks now are sick. So I'm like, dude, I'm not fucking. And now I feel guilty, and then I get panic, and I start getting the like,
The agita.
start getting hot and shit. You know what I mean? Like your fucking heart's.
Yeah, it's the agita.
And then I lie, and I do it every time too, and it's always a different lie, and someone's got to have figured it out, because they're like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no, I work in healthcare, and I don't know, because yesterday it was risky, dicey one, you know what I mean? Just being safe." Or like I'll say, it's like, "Are you okay?" And you're like, "Yeah, I had a sniffle 3 months ago, and I'm not sure, so."
So he drove me to work this morning because my Jeep is having some squeaking issues, and I refuse to drive this fucking car because it's gonna be
Dude,
the death
it's
of
such
me.
bullshit. There's nothing wrong with it.
But he drove me to work this morning, and I'm like, oh, are we gonna take Kate to school before you drop me off at work? Because I only work about 5 minutes from home. Yeah, we'll take Kate to school first. He's yip yapping the whole way to my job.
Bro, I had a case of the 5 a.m. can't shut the fuck up.
Oh,
So
he was like a fucking teenage girl at a sleepover.
dude, it was nothing too, and I was thinking, I can't understand why we're doing this, and we're going.
And there's nothing going wrong with your heart. And little does he know, he goes, fuck, we're already at your exit for work. I'm like, well, we could just blow past it.
No,
and
you
turn
know, you didn't
around,
see what really happened because
and
I didn't
we can
realize.
drop Kate off at school then. He goes, no, motherfucker, what am I supposed to do now? I don't have any fucking teeth in. I'm like, Bill, I got 85 face masks.
That's
on
not
my
what it sounded
fucking
like.
shifter.
It was more like, "Mon motherfucker."
Yeah, motherfucking Scully and Mulder. I can't take my teeth
Nah,
in.
man, but so what actually happened was I was driving and I'm babbling out and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I'm driving, I'm going, and I look up and I realize we're almost at May Street, and then I happen to glance in the rear view and Kate's sitting there like slack-jawed with her fucking tablet lighting her face in the most hideous way I've ever seen in my life. It's like underlighting. She looked like the fucking leprechaun. I was shitting my pants. And then I realized it was our crotch goblin in the back seat, and I was like,
Yeah, so he got
so
rather
I had
angry.
to.
Yeah, so. But yeah, he's like, what am I supposed to do now? I'm like, figure it out, motherfucker. I'm going to work.
It's brutal. It is.
Yeah.
It really is, dude. It's fucking brutal. And then I sat home because it's my day off and watched Oz all day. The whole day. Nothing but Oz. Just Oz. Just lots of fucking.
I watched Oz
just this.
just
17 episodes of this.
of Christopher Maloney's bat.
Just, hey, feature.
I watched about 7 episodes
Fuck,
because we got rid of AMC Plus until the Walking Dead spinoffs come back on, and we got HBO Max. And I'm like, oh sweet, Oz is on HBO Max.
Dude,
and both of us
It's
since
fucked up. It's such a
Friday
good
have
fucking
been
show.
binging Oz. It's just nothing but cock and balls and more cock and balls.
Wait, and
ass,
stabbings. Lots
and
of fucking
stabbings.
stabbings. Just every episode, it's the same thing. It's like
Everybody gets stabbed
It's
and
just-
get a cock in their eye. So yeah, I mean and then you see how many people.
hey, Matt,
actually-
fuck you, bro. Straight fuck you.
Then you see how
He
many,
said this at me. Wait,
does Oz make you feel at home, Bill?
yeah, dude, me and Kai fucking sitting there. That's it. Right there. For me, it's
That's beautiful.
feature.
Yeah, I mean it literally. I don't know.
That's
It's-
fucked up.
It was been nothing but fucking Oz.
And then I fucking started
More
doing research.
Oz.
I'm a jerk off. See, this is what happens. This is how I became a pilot. This is why I skateboarded in my fucking
I'm
late
broke.
30s like I'm some fucking athlete. I do all this bullshit because it's how this podcast really got started, if we're being fully honest with ourselves. I get hyper fixated on shit and it either works out or it doesn't. Right now, for some reason, I don't know where I'm going with it, but I'm hyper fixated on Oz. I'm hoping it's not jail, but who
You
knows?
need a smaller mic.
Well, that's what I did,
Thanks,
dude.
George. Yeah, he got the little dingle dangle right there. He can't even talk.
Fuck.
So yeah, that's what we did. That's what I did all
man.
weekend.
Some of us just ain't an Anabisi, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
I want to know why he keeps that little hat on his head. And how many times they address that in the show is ridiculous. I forgot how much I love that show. And then
I know,
also
but our
realized
did
that
you? All right, so I'm gonna
nothing
tell you.
but cock and balls.
I'm gonna tell you a fucking secret, and I confirmed this today.
What?
I think I confirmed it. I tried to confirm it, but I was
What?
tired.
Yeah.
We'll go
What?
with tired. Our very own castle keeper was in the fucking show, apparently, as a prison
In
guard.
Oz. In Oz.
But yeah, him being who he is, he was like, yeah, he's like, they filmed it in a studio. I'm like, what?
I mean, that's okay. I'm okay with that. If I was in that close proximity to Dean Winters on a regular basis, I would be really a happy person too.
I don't
Like
think that-
Dean Winters on one side and Johnny Knoxville on the other.
I think so would I. I'm going to be honest with you. The fact of the matter is I don't feel like it's not gay or straight at that point. It's fucking art.
Dean
You know
Winters?
what I mean?
know.
Yeah,
I'm so gonna look
it's-
at him.
And I only found out like a week ago that other dude that played his brother is his actual brother, like
Yeah.
in real
Yeah,
life.
that's his actual brother.
And he's completely normal.
Yes. Yes.
So that whole thing from Tropic Thunder, you never go full read. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit, dude. He nailed it, and I mean, he's
Mama Murphy.
my head movie.
I used to do that to my dog Murphy. I would walk in the living room and be like, Mama Murphy. Robert Downey Jr. even said in an interview that he could never do Tropic Thunder now.
Well, he said you could do it.
And you just be canceled immediately.
Whatever.
Immediately. What movie did we watch recently though? That was it was a Netflix movie. What movie was it?
I have no fucking clue what we're talking about.
It was a couple weeks ago. It was one of the new Netflix movies that had like a Tropic Thunder like moment. And oh my god, what the fuck was it? I don't remember. That's my ADHD.
You want to get George here to do the mentalism?
Maybe it was the Glass Onion. Maybe it was one of those characters in the Glass Onion.
That movie was all right. Glass Onion.
Uh-huh.
Knives Out was still great. Was
Knives
better.
Out. I didn't see the
I
first
love Glass
one.
Onion though.
Oh,
Glass
no, the only
Onion
one I
was
saw was the
good.
one with wait, which one's which? I
So,
saw the one
no,
with Edward
it's
Norton.
a series. So Knives Out was the first one. Glass Onion was the second
What's the
one.
one with Batista and Edward Norton on the island?
Yeah,
That's-
that's Glass Onion.
Okay,
Glass
that's the
Onion.
one I liked. I didn't see the other one yet, but now I'm gonna want
The
to
first
watch
one?
it.
Yeah, we could watch that.
Well,
one.
I just did the whole. I just found out that Wrath of Man, The Gentleman, and what was the other one? The new one, the Fortune, the Arthur Fortune
Oh
movie.
shit, I forget what the
But
name
anyway,
is.
yeah,
They're
those are
related.
all like they're not supposed to be like the same movie, but they're part of like a series that he was
Guy
doing
Ritchie,
recently.
who's
Yeah.
like one of my favorite directors.
But it was just crazy to find out they were actually supposed to be loosely linked. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Oh,
Angelic,
I found
what's
a
up?
picture of that tiny microphone you were talking about.
That's the one. That's the one I need, dude. The little one, the little interview cell phone mic. You know what I mean?
I want one of those because they have such horrible. You can make such clicky noises with your mouth with that, like that.
Oh, don't do that. I'm wearing fucking headphones while I'm monitoring your show.
Oh shit.
We don't know each other that well. Stop it. Ah, stop.
You're welcome, guys at home. I hope you guys are wearing headphones too.
Okay, so our dogs do
Fire
this
up your
shit
earbuds.
Where the little dog,
Ernie,
licks,
get them out of here.
the little dog licks the big dog's fucking lips, and
Oh,
she's got these
yo.
jowls, and it's so gross.
It will wake you up out of a dead sleep and literally like. All right, last thing we're gonna talk about before we get out of here because I really want to get this in here is that so today I got so frustrated driving down Route 9 on my way here that literally have you ever had that moment in your life where you get so upset and frustrated that the only thing you can do is literally just dry heave? And I swear to God, I'm driving, my phone's freaking out, shit's falling on the floor. I got cut off 14 times and my reaction was that was it. That was all I had left. I'm like, it's over.
And he kept trying to use Alexa on the phone, and it would activate, but it wouldn't trigger.
Worse.
So like he was like, Alexa, play, and then he was like,
I need
play Bumpin'
music.
Uglies.
It's the
and,
only thing that
or
keeps me
Alexa, play us
sane
offline.
driving.
And it would activate, but nothing would happen. And then his phone kept cutting out, and then the power went off, and then it fell on the floor, and he like he just looked at me.
I'm sad today because of it. No, like, cause like literally, like, it's the same reason why, like, I don't like driving in business situations and stuff. Like, I need even in the fucking plane. I have to have music piping into my headphones because you guys don't hear it, but there is so much shit going on up there. There's like bad music and carnival people and fucking bells ringing. And there's an
sound like this in the background.
iPhone alarm going off in the back somewhere for no fucking reason, and it's a lot to deal with. And the music instantly just whoop cuts it out. Everybody gets on the same page, and it's just like a little chorus of insanity. You know what I mean?
My ADHD too. You know the scene in Beetlejuice when they go to the Department of Death and the chick comes out, Miss Argentina, like this, and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
guy, then all that noise in the background, the papers flying around.
That's you.
My ADHD. Yes. Yeah. And then Doris Day comes out with a cigarette hole in her fucking throat. And it's like, hey, come on back here. And that's where my ADHD goes. Yours is a lot different than
No,
mine.
mine's more like a carnival freak show, and you know it's
There's
a mess. It's just it's
fire
a disaster.
breathing.
So anyway, guys, last thing. Check out Smod's Got Talent. Tickets go on sale Friday.
Yes.
Like I said, we're going to go down the lineup one more time. I'm going to point like they're there. Corey Singer, Jack the Wanderer, George G. Magic, Bumpin' Uglies, Days and Days, us, two secret comedians that we have not announced yet, but we will be on Friday when the tickets go on for sale.
Did you say Bumpin' Uglies?
Bumpin' Uglies. Bumping uglies. No, and a bunch of
Oh,
other.
Super Mega Trivia Slam. You keep forgetting Steve.
You know, and it's not on. It's. I'm sorry, Steve. I'm an asshole. And Super Mega Trivia Slam with
gonna be so much
Steve.
fun.
You guys know what we have to do. Every time we talk about Super Mega Trivia Slam, you got to do your best, Steve. Do it.
I
Super
can't,
Mega
Steve.
Trivia
I wish.
Slam.
Hey, it's Super Mega Trivia Slam here at Smodcastle Cinema.
Real talk, guys. If you like our show, go check out Super Mega Trivia Slam with Steve because that guy's got more talent in his pinky toe than I do.
Yeah.
Period.
He's got the sports that he's designed.
Yeah, he's a
got
good
the
dude.
game show. But I want him to do Snoocher Booch.
Snoocher Booch should be fun, but we should do something more like Smart or God.
Yes. I like that.
All right. Guys, have a nice week. We will see you next week. Stay tuned for more information about Smod's Got Talent coming 6/9 at Smodcastle Cinemas.
69. Good night. Mic drop. Yes, we're still live.
I come for some good soup.
Welcome to the Good Soup Live.
Good soup live. All I ever think about is good soup live. Wonder what they'll talk about. Then again, ginger snaps, finger cuffs. Where you at? Straight out of New Jersey. The good soup live. All I ever think about is good soup live. Wonder what they'll talk about. Then again, ginger snaps, finger cuffs. Where you at? Straight out of New Jersey. The Good Soup Live.
The Good Soup is live at the one and only Smodcastle in Leonardo, New Jersey.